Hey y'all.
That was really in sync, you know. Boom, bop, bam.
No, right. It was our Virgo energy.
Happy Sunday, girls.
Happy Sunday.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
That seemed like a good.
Like I wouldn't say boring. Like I just been chilling. Like lazy, real lazy.
Lazy is fine.
Lazy is fine. I'm appreciating all the lazy right now. So I've been good.
That's good. My weekend was cool too. Laid back. I was chilling. Finally had a weekend off. So I'm good.
Yay to weekends off. Grateful for work, but it's good for weekends off.
Right.
It was in the park, mad ghetto on Saturday.
It looked like a vibe. It looked like I had a good time.
We was fucking that chicken up.
Yeah.
Where did that chicken from?
Fly wings. Is it fly wings or flying wings?
I think it's flying ing wings.
Right. It's gonna
they should be busting
because
like when somebody told me about their little situation, I'm like, I don't care. I'm like the best place to
because everybody got roaches in the restaurant. They do.
And okay.
I just heard about that too.
Don't get me wrong, I have not been there, but I have been eating some food from there. Because that's like the chicken spot for real. I want to ask my mom to bring some down for Kai party for real.
But
yeah, I never been to Kai. Good.
Now, all right, you got roaches. That's all right, but it's when they don't do nothing about it that fuck you up. Because when we was in the Waffle House that day and we was eating breakfast, and that roach was crawling next to the waffle maker, and we told him, and he just swiped that. He just swiped it. He ain't try to smash it. He just swiped it somewhere else in the establishment. I was like, oh, okay, so.
That's when you cross the line. Like now you're doing too much. You know,
a long time afterwards, I was like, damn,
they coming out. They don't like the heat. You know, roaches don't like the heat. They was coming out.
No, for real. Watch your waffles. Watch your waffles, y'all, because
that is interesting.
I don't want to see another roach after 3rd Street.
Nah, 3rd Street, yeah, we was living wrong on 3rd Street.
I ain't even act like I ain't never had none. Those shits was out of control.
Either. I ain't gonna act like it, because in that house, I was like, yo.
Wait.
It was so bad, y'all. We used to come in the house, flip the light on. Malaysia was little as hell. She used to grab my flip-flop light.
I honestly say I never I haven't had roaches like that. Like
really?
Yeah, my stepdad don't play.
Nah,
he don't play. My stepbrother came over like a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Oh, it felt like someone was on me." First of all, he uses a cane now. He left the cane in the room. He started skedaddling to the kitchen to go get some spray because he seen a little bug. I said, first of all, where's your cane? Like he's like,
do you need it or not?
I can't breathe. I'm like, it's okay. He said, no, it ain't. So yeah, he don't mess around. So for the most part, like I'm grateful we didn't have him like that. Like
That's good.
No, that was my only experience like that. I was like, yeah, I was kind of happy that shit got condemned because that shit was wrong. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to cook yet either, so it was all right because I was definitely Velveeta macking it up in there, hamburger helper for real. So they wasn't
Right.
eating.
wait, when you learn how to cook? You didn't cook like for like your whole life?
Nah, I wasn't that kid. Like Lavender, my
Oh.
cousin Lavender, she was definitely the kid in the house on Thanksgiving with my grandmother, like getting down. I was outside, double Dutch, hopscotch. I was outside.
Like call me when the food done. Like
Right.
For sure. And then when like my mom, she used to just be like, "Oh, cut these peppers and onions up." That was my job. Or macaroni salad, peppers and onions, period. But then when I moved by myself, I was making 2 starches, no vegetable, and the meat. Like didn't know what I was just trying to make sure niggas was eating.
Yeah.
Right. Over time, I was like, I think I'm kind of good at this. So if anybody tell you they taught me how to cook, they lying, cause
you cook like you've been cooking for a while. That's why I'm like, oh,
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
My grandma had me in there at like 12. She was like, "You're the oldest. You know, your mom's at work. I'm helping. I'm watching y'all, but you gonna learn. You gonna learn today." I started with encores, and then after that, she's just like she taught me everything. So I guess listen,
They
I
had
love
to
it though.
find me. They wanted me to cook something. I wasn't snapping no peas.
I used to be
potatoes. I used to cry when she used to make. I used to be like, bruh, everybody outside right now, and I'm in here
right,
peas and shit.
Right, taking the collard, taking the greens off.
Yeah, when you learn to cook, Niche?
When I got married.
Oh, really? You know,
I was never the type.
No, that's
true. Once I had these kids.
That makes sense. My mom didn't learn how to cook until she was with my stepdad, so that makes sense. And like as she got older,
Word. I was living with my mom, so I ain't had enough some breakfast. I could cook some fucking breakfast. Like I could cook some eggs and some breakfast, but that dinner
you say breakfast how I say breakfast. I say you say breakfast how I say breakfast.
Because that's how you're supposed to say it. That's how it's spelled. Breakfast. That's how it's spelled. It's spelled breakfast.
Hello, Teller.
That's how it's spelled.
Oh my God. You said that's how it's spelled. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, we definitely give a shout out to Plainfield basketball team. They've been doing their thing. Like, yes, congratulations. I love it. I love that. That's beautiful. That's
like the first time I've been proud to be a Cardinal.
Really, the first time? Get year was lit. You graduated.
I hated that school.
Oh.
I hated everything about it. I had the worst high school experience when I moved up here. The people did not like me.
You do say that.
I just fighting and like I had to walk through metal detectors. I wasn't used to this type of environment. I was like, what is this? Eastside High?
Regular when I was
Joe Clark. Because what happened here?
Yeah, you know it's crazy. Yeah, I didn't mind. I only was there for a year and like probably a couple of days of like my 10th grade year, and then I left. Because my mom was like, absolutely not. We're not staying around here. I'm like, okay.
I thought I was in like a movie.
Niche, where you go to high school at?
Shabazz High School in North.
The trenches.
I didn't forget you from North. You gotta say like North.
Oh.
You're not from North no more, for real.
Yes, I am.
She from Plainfield now. She's
not
from North no more. She's been out here too long now.
Yeah, I get it. That's what they say about PA. They be like, "You from PA?" And I'm like, "I'm not."
I'm from everywhere. Everywhere I ever lived. That's where I'm from. I'm from Edison now.
Yeah, yeah, sounds about right.
That
I'm
even
never
sounds.
saying I'm from this hospital ever. I would move and then come back. I'm like, ain't no coming back. I'm not from here. I don't even
Yo,
got an ID with it on my ID yet. Like, I've been
right.
dreading it. Okay, I still use my Jersey ID.
So are
Like,
y'all
no,
speaking of
no.
ID? Are y'all going to change your ID to the real ID?
Do we
I
have to
think you have
change
to
it, or
after a
do we
while.
just have to get a real ID? Because I just renewed my
It's just
license
for
in December,
traveling.
so I need a discount.
For traveling.
Yeah, they should have told you that if you absolutely need it. I think you got to look into your state. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
If you plan
I'm
on
so
getting
out
them,
of tune
like,
with the world a little bit. Yeah, like I don't really like. I know a little bits and pieces, but it's scary. Don't get me wrong. Like it's scary. I don't think I'm ready to face like what's been going on in the world right now.
right.
That's true, and that brings us to our topic of the night, because it's been a lot of strange and unusual things in the media lately when it comes to these people and these children's and these adults abusing these kids, and just it's very heavy to keep reading and seeing it so frequently. Like the first thing that caught my attention was the father and his daughter that was killed at the car wash.
Mm.
You know, because they had just went viral, like not just recently before that happened, because he went to his daughter's Valentine's Day dance, and the
Oh, the
little girl,
shootout you talking about?
yeah,
Oh
hmm
yeah, that's sad.
yeah. Like why y'all killed the child though?
Wow.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
Like,
perfect example of your life. Whatever you do on the outside has everything to do with your family because that was sick. You hear me? Like
for
that
sure.
was sad. That was extremely sad.
And then somebody
Mm.
posted the video
But
on the Facebook of the baby in the car. It was just like, what is wrong with what is wrong with people?
that's
Like,
sick.
when did this
That's where you
become?
draw the line. Cause what?
It's disrespectful as hell. There's no regard to human life
Yeah.
whatsoever these days. It's just
Everybody
like
pull their camera out for everything now.
they'll put a camera out before they call 911 to help you.
I'm telling you.
And that
Mhm.
is sick. Like, what would you do in a situation where like you see something happening? Would you pull your camera out or would you like be the one to be like, I'm calling? You know what I mean? What would
Yeah,
you do?
I'm calling.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
definitely
pulling my
calling the
camera
police
out.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't like recording shit. So I'm definitely gonna be the one making the phone call because why?
Mhm.
Or I'm gonna try to help. You know, if it's a situation
Yeah.
where I could like try to help, like I'll be, jump in the middle, try to help situation
It depends.
because
I ain't gonna say it depends. Now, if somebody was just shooting at you, I don't know how much helping I'm gonna do, but because I don't want them to come back. But
yo, you
I will
but
call
you're
and
not
help and call
wrong.
the police for sure. You know,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely I will. But
What in the
getting too close to the scene, I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that one right there. Mm-mm. What
yeah,
happened,
that's
Shauna? Why you was just looking like that? You okay?
because I keep hitting the wrong button. So I don't know if it's like popping up on y'all side that I hit the wrong button, but it just to me to the like do that. It was a
No, I
me
didn't
thing.
see nothing. Okay. I wasn't sure
It
if you
was a
was
me thing.
frozen or not at all.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, it's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in the media. The most recent thing has been the story about the little girl Kimani, which is this, if people do not know. 13-year-old Toledo girl goes missing after telling dad she feared home invasion. Grandma finds her pajamas, glasses, and underwear left behind. Um, the whole story just sounded crazy to me when I first
It
heard it.
started out sounding crazy. Cause
I was
what?
like, well, does the hi Kiara, does the grandma
Hi.
work overnight? You know what I'm saying? Like the dad said he left at like 12 something with the cousin. What's up with the panties? Like the glasses, and it was just very
I
strange
was
and
just saying, can you put that up one more time? Let me read that one more time because I'm like, what?
Just that alone don't sound right.
Yeah.
It's missing at the
Because I'm
tone.
the type of person like, wait, say it again. Like, what happened?
Yeah, this is yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. And her birthday was yesterday.
Yes, her birthday was yesterday. She would have been 14 years
Yeah.
old. And unfortunately, she is no longer missing. They did find her body in an abandoned house. Somebody was actually on live um, outside the house. The community was out there while the police were inside searching. Her biological mother was there. The grandmother pulled up. They was about to get on the grandmother's ass. She had a spray bottle of mace in her hand because she knew people have been accusing her of having something to do with it or knowing, what was going on or whatever the case may be. But
Mhm.
the biological mother didn't have any rights to her, to the child. I guess
Mm.
they said she gave her rights up. She didn't have custody. So she kept asking them in a live. She was like, they was like, we won't be able to identify her for a while, like for some hours. And she was like, why can't I just go do it? Like nobody else, who better to identify her right now than me,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
her mother. But I feel like it was because she didn't have custody or anything that they wouldn't
Yeah,
let
by
her,
law, she didn't really
she
have rights
couldn't,
or anything.
she couldn't do it. But yeah, they definitely did bring her out of the house. They covered her. The
I
lady,
think I've seen that.
yeah.
Yeah, that I think that's when I was like, wait, what? Like crying and stuff. Cause that's that. I wouldn't even know. My biggest fear is something happening to my child, God forbid, and like I'm not around to
Mhm.
like protect them or help them.
Mhm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
when my kid first started going to school, it was just like, so wait, where they going for how long? Like, you know what I mean? Like it took a
Yeah.
Right.
while, like because
Right.
people are sick. Like, how can you just
Mm-hmm.
look at a child, especially your child, and just want to harm them? Like,
Facts.
Yeah.
This is
I don't know.
the house where she
Whew.
was found at,
Oh
and
Oh
my
yeah, that was her
God.
birthday yesterday. They showed the whole town. That was so beautiful.
yeah,
Like that made me cry
Wow.
too. That
yeah.
made me cry. I'm like, oh my goodness.
The
So
lady
they
that
just
was on the live, she was like, I don't know these people. I ain't never met these people. She like, but I've been helping looking for this baby for 3 days. She was like, I ain't been asleep and I'm not leaving from in front of this house until they let us know if that's that baby in there. And unfortunately it
Mhm.
was. And I think that's so sad. And I just want to know, like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you,
Yeah.
like, what
With
is
any
wrong with
situation,
people?
like what made you get to that point? Like
I'm not
what made you like oh,
and they still don't know like nothing.
I just keep hearing different reports, but you never know what's true. In the media, like some reports were saying that they found her like with her hands cut off, um, naked. Like I don't know what's true or what's not true. I did see a report that the father was shot in a police chase. I don't believe he died. I do believe he's in custody, and now I'm hearing that that's not even her biological father. That he was just somebody who was like a father figure. But
so where did he come from and who's the grand like who
the
mom is the
grandmother said on
grandmother?
the news that the mother told her that that was her father, but now she's saying that's not her
Mm.
father. But she said he's the one who been doing for her. He's the one who come around. He's the one. So I'm just not understanding like what the
So
hell, what happened.
missing puzzles.
A lot, a lot, a lot,
Mm.
a lot. And then
Yeah,
there's
that
this story here that just recently happened. Father's girlfriend murders his 3-year-old nonverbal daughter just a week after a 72-hour mental health hold. Mother had no idea he even had a girlfriend.
What?
absolutely the fuck not. What do you mean she didn't know? Like, see, and people make a big deal out of like people think it's funny or like bitter when they be like, I need to meet her before she meet my child. This is
Right.
a perfect example. Why? Because
Yeah.
honestly, like sometimes you just get that feeling when you be like, yeah, that like something like their spirit isn't right. You just know, and it's just you want to vet them. Like,
Hmm.
and
Mhm.
honestly, that shouldn't even be an argument or a debate between a parent. Period.
It
You
really
understand
shouldn't
what I'm
be.
saying? Like this is our child, and then because it said like I think if I'm not mistaken, he came in from work, so you kept your daughter with this lady. while you went to work. So how long was y'all together for this to
Right.
even be that comfortable? She's nonverbal, absolutely not. If anything, where mom at? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
because
I want
everybody
to.
don't have the patience to deal with certain things, like kids with disabilities. So I'm not just leaving my kid, but I don't look, I can't do it, especially when the
A
other parent
nonverbal.
don't know about it,
Yeah.
especially a nonverbal child. That child can't say nothing if something is going wrong.
Nothing.
So you have to be very mindful and very careful of who you leaving your kids with. You know what I'm saying? And
That's so sad.
something wrong with these folks, and these is the people that need to get the death penalty ASAP. It don't need to be no waiting. It don't need to be no nothing. Take
Mhm.
'em. You hurt a woman, you hurt a child, you a rapist, any of that. Take them on out of here. We have no
Yeah.
room in the world for people like that to be sucking up the same air as us. I just think
Right.
it's just no.
And then I think she did it because of the dad. It was just like,
Yeah, to try to hurt him because,
this is what you get, basically.
yeah, I'm not into none of that. That
And
is
she
crazy
did
because, like,
not
I'm in
deny
a
it. She
situation.
did not deny it. Yeah, I did it. Like,
Yeah,
this
no,
what you
that's weird because I'm in a situation where like things was cordial with my, other parents, other person, like other baby mom. But then like since they had the baby, like she's just so weird. Like everything is so weird, and I'm like, I think that's weird when I allowed you to be around my child for so long. Now, like, you know what I mean? Mind you, I don't want to be around a child. It's just something that just came to mind too. Like, it's just strange,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
like,
because what do you do when you have events? Like, not for nothing. If you're going to be in my child's life, I would expect for you to be there to support him during important moments, right? So, are
yeah,
you going to keep your child away from certain things, or how does that work? It gets real tricky when you're talking about that significant other, because 9 times out of 10, you have one party that wants the rules to apply to them or you that don't apply to them. And
hmm,
it
hmm
becomes a real major disconnect. Definitely have had that experience. Like, listen, at the end of the day, we are both parents. We share these kids, and we're going to have to come to a common ground with a lot of things, especially these kids. So,
yeah.
the sooner we get on the same page and stay on the same page, the better.
Right.
Because, absolutely not.
Mm, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's interesting. That is very. I don't like that. That is actually very sad.
Yeah.
I went back to the. I'm thinking about the little baby. Like,
Mm,
Yeah.
oh,
It's very, very traumatizing. And
mhm.
then I know this is probably like a really sad episode, guys, but then there's this one um with the man allegedly threw the baby off the upper floor balcony after argument with the child's mother. Um yeah,
Jesus
this is
Christ.
just crazy.
wait. Okay, because
So you
what?
care more for the mother than your child, clearly.
He killed both of them. Me, I don't even know if they
Kill
said
both?
that. Yeah,
No,
it was the baby and the,
and he did.
yeah. Oh no, in the argument with the child's mother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
So you was more concerned about the mother. I
Some
don't.
some people are just that spiteful. Like, some
Yeah,
people just want to hurt you that bad that they will go to the extent of, I know this is gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But
But when do we see signs like that? Because I'm sure they show many of signs like that before it actually, you know what I mean? Like, because you know how some people are like, oh, they're so crazy that, oh, they only doing that because they love me. But like, when does it come psychotic? You know what I mean? Like, when do we say, let's throw that red flag up? You know what I mean?
I
Oh
because
think,
yeah,
most
sure.
times the person would tell you. They would throw little threats out there like,
yeah,
you keep playing with me, I'll do such and such and such, and we don't take it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we take it for granted.
hmm,
We think the person, you ain't gonna really do that. You know?
right, right. Because the shit sound crazy. Like, you spend time with somebody and then they make a threat towards you. You be like, he wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
some of these
that's
mother
true.
effers really will do that. Like,
Yeah.
go to the extent, I think when the person has like a crazy temper, or they got a switch that just flip Like you just, it's just like, what in the world? I think stuff like that is definitely things that need to be watched. I'm not gonna call that person a child abuser, but it's certain things that need to be watched. Characteristics of people that we got to be mindful of, because who's to say what the hell somebody will do when they angry? You know,
Yeah.
they might smack your
Some,
child, they might hit your child, they might push your child too hard. You know, anything like,
and some people really do snap, like
yeah,
snap.
That then comes to, would you allow your like your significant other to discipline your child? And at what level is it like absolutely no? Like with disciplining your child. Because when do abuse, I mean, when do discipline then turn to abuse in a way? You get what I'm saying?
right,
Mhm.
right. That's true. Because you got some of these parents that they abuse their kids or they discipline their kids in ways like not giving them food. You know, that's abuse.
Mm.
Yeah, that's definitely,
Tying your
yeah.
kid up to a chair is abuse. Like that little girl in New York that they found her in that closet, dead, tied up to the chair. She done died from starvation. This was years ago. And
Mm.
it was just like, what the hell? Like she hadn't eaten, she was frail, she was bones, like she was
But
abused. It was just
now that I'm thinking about it, you know how sometimes people go like only do what they're taught. Like, all right, when we become moms, we don't know how to become. We don't know what it is to be a mom, but like in ways we go from what people showed us, like our grandmother or our aunt or what we seen. So what if it's just like one of those things like generational curses that like to them is normal, but realistically is not because nobody taught them that it wasn't normal.
a lot of the times that be the thing. Like people do what they taught. People it's like when we say like certain parents like, oh, they loved me the best way they knew how. Like some parents are not affectionate. They'll buy their kids this,
Mhm.
that they show the love
Right.
in different ways. You know, because that may be the type of love that they were shown. Like, oh, you did good. I'm gonna get you this, but I'm not gonna give you a hug and tell you how proud I am of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Yeah.
people display what they know. That's why I be saying a lot of stuff be hereditary. Anger,
Yeah.
all of that shit is stuff that kids see and are um I don't want to say instilled in them, but instilled in them to a way because that's what they grew up around.
But at some point, you got to go get help. Like at
Sure.
some point, at your
Right.
grown adult age, because you know what it is too with like dating a little bit. Like you run into people and they be like, "This is just who I am." No, it's not. And if this who you are, lose my number. I don't want to talk to you no more because you're not giving yourself time or opening anything for you to grow. Like you're just set and okay with what like with this person, and
Hmm.
I'm not. You know, like so, what are
Right.
some common signs that a child may be experiencing abuse? They say peeing in the bed a lot is a sign. Like
Frequent
weak bladder.
urination, yeah, that's a sign of sexual abuse for sure.
Mm.
Bruises, of course, you know, their emotion, their attitude. You know, kids are
Yeah.
naturally supposed to be happy and jolly, and you know, some of these kids they just be quiet and you know, like
Yeah.
like just sad
Mhm.
looking, just not excited to be around. You know, it's just stuff like
Oh yeah,
that.
like the ones that stand way off in the corner or somewhere, like be. But then when at what point do you can like you look at that like, oh no, they're just being shy. It's so many
Mhm.
questions. And I think I'm
Yeah.
really overthinking it, but like this is how my mind thinks. It
And
really
there's
is.
a lot of kids that don't even want to go home. If they always want to be
Right.
at your house and don't want to go home, that is a
Yes.
problem.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Or a child not wanting to stay with a certain person. You know, I feel like in my experience, when I was a kid, like when my grandma would go to work, I would have to be left with a certain family member to for them to babysit me. And I used to be like, you know, when the person is around and nobody knows what's going on, you try to give give the heads up in a different way, right? So
Yeah, without
I
actually
would
saying it.
like be like, oh, can I go to this person's house or can I go to that person's house? Or like, I'll just be like, oh, don't go. But, my grandma was taking care of three grandkids at the time. So she was trying to get to the jobs, trying to get to the money because things had to be done. And, she didn't really pay attention to, you know, I guess my warnings or my, you know, pleas with to her or whatever the case may be. And
Mm.
I think stuff like that is definitely signs. Like if your child don't want to be around a certain person or if they vibe gets weird around a certain person, that's definitely a sign of something. I'm not
Yeah.
calling nobody no abuser, but pay attention to your child's energy.
Mm-hmm. And these kids be knowing.
Yep.
And these kids nowadays, compared to us, like they a little different, you know?
Yeah,
They are a little different.
for sure. I feel like the
But
kids
Mm.
these days are they're more outspoken.
yes, very much.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it, like because you got to think about it. We are the generation that's trying to break generational curses, so that's why like our kids is a little more like more welcoming to talk to talk to us and talk to people, or to a certain extent,
They're
Whereas
definitely
Mm.
more
like,
vocal.
because you know what I was thinking? Then you know how they be like, oh hey, don't talk to strangers, but everyone's a stranger until you say hello.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, but don't talk to strangers. If you don't know that man, don't talk to that man. Don't take nothing from that man. Don't
Mm-hmm.
go nowhere with that person. Don't, you know, don't.
Just funny story, like no, I realized at some point that like when I used to take Kai to the park, like I'm the person that people tell their kids about. Like you don't just talk to strangers because I'll talk to kids just naturally. Like, oh my God, like, are you okay? Like, do you want something? Like, here you go. And they'd be like, I'm teaching my kids not to do this, but I'm that mom. Like, because if I'm at the park and I have extra snacks and kids come around, I'm giving kids stuff. But then we teaching our kids not to take stuff from people they don't know. So for the longest, I think until Kai was like 4, I'm like, hold up. Trina, I think you're that person that be telling people all the time. So now I'll be like, oh my God, let me go ask your parent. Like, where your parent now? Let me go ask them.
That was
Because
definitely
for
me
me,
yesterday at the park. I was trying to give them kids everything. I'm like, you want a Lunchable? You want some bubbles? You want this? You want that?
Yeah.
first of all, I
Yeah.
went to the store the other day and tried to get stuff for the kids at the park by my house. Because I'm like, oh my God, so when they outside, they can have stuff to play with. And like, I done got like all my, like a couple things out of storage. Because, I just love games and being outside. And like,
Hmm.
I see a whole bunch of kids. I done got Batman and stuff for them to play with. And I'm like, shouldn't slow down. Like,
Right.
but nah, that's definitely a thing.
For sure. For sure. There's nothing wrong with that. I would just suggest, talk to the parent before the kid. That's all.
Absolutely.
Just talk
This
to the
wasn't that episode, but this is something that needs to be talked about because it's like happening so frequent. Like not
Right.
even with just kids, like
Mhm.
with other people, like with people dating people, like just anything. Like the world is scary. Like scary as fudge right now.
Did you
Right.
guys hear about this one? A single mother and grandmother decided to marry a man serving 4 life sentences for quadruple murder. Chose to marry and visit this inmate, ended up deleted, which is unalived, by the convicted killer while in a conjugal visit.
Wait, cause what's going on? Wait. Is this
Wait, break
true?
that down for us without.
All right, all right. So this
Mm.
woman married an inmate who was serving 4 life sentences for quadruple murder. Okay, she married him. I'm pretty sure they were communicating for some time. She probably felt like they had a bond, they knew each other, da da da. They got married. She went to go visit him to do a conjugal visit. We all know what conjugal visits are.
This was her first
And
time.
I don't know if it was her
Okay.
first time, but during the conjugal visit, he killed her. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't care because he's already in there for
We're already
quadruple murder.
there. They just adding on time. What?
Where did they meet at?
I don't know how that goes.
Because wait, what's going on?
I don't
It
know how
started
people. I
out
mean,
with a
I've heard
random
that
book.
there's apps like Meet an Inmate or something like that. Like I heard that there's apps that people go on and they communicate like pen pal with inmates. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Like that show. That show on MTV. Don't they got a show like that with something
Everybody
in it?
trying to make it on there.
on
You know what I'm
where?
talking about? It's a show
After
like that.
lockup?
What's
Yeah,
called?
like
Oh, Love After Lockup.
isn't that
Yeah.
something similar like that? Because they're meeting them in jail or something?
Well, Love After Lockup, I think it's like inmates who are like, yeah, some people will be in jail and then some people both be in jail. And then they just follow their story. And
That's
then
kind of like
after the one is released, then they follow their story to see how life goes after the inmate comes home.
yeah, that's kind of like Teen Mom. I'm not into nothing of that nature. Like I never liked the Teen Mom. I never liked the Pregnancy Pack. I never liked the stuff like that. Because what are we doing? Like what?
I liked Teen Mom.
To each his own.
I
Like I
did.
just
I liked Teen Mom. I did. I like that. The first season. That's the only season I ever watched, I think. The
I'm
first season.
not. I don't think I was really into it. Like
It was
mm-mm.
I think because I consider myself a teen mom, but 19 is kind of out of the teens to be considering
You
yourself
still
a
a
teen
teen
mom.
though, because you're
But I
19.
was definitely too young to be having anybody's child.
I
But
think
shout out
I
to
personally
myself.
didn't like it because my family at the time they just always thought I would have been a teen mom, but I
Yeah,
wasn't even doing half of the things they thought I was doing. Like
that's so judgmental.
yeah, very much so. And I didn't have my kids till I was 24, so it was just like I had
Jokes on
like
you.
and okay, because I did call them and say that.
As you should have. As you should have. Because don't be putting that on me. Hmm.
First of all, I still be trying to move and do things like I'm little. Like, girl, first of all, I've been sitting in the Indian style for a little minute. My knee is locked. You hear me?
Girl. Gotta let that blood flow through them legs. My back is on fire right now. Okay, I don't got no support on this back. I've been moving all day. God, Auntie needs some. Woo.
We just all need a massage.
And
And
okay,
do. I mean,
I
all
think
of that.
next time around we should play a game because I realize people like games and stuff. And we
Yeah, I
should do
want
a
to
guess.
figure out how to get something like a Kahoot type of thing.
Okay.
You ever did Kahoot? Like the kids do Kahoot, where their teachers are like make little math games for them and they got to answer it in a certain time and then it like give them a score. We play that at like work, like because everybody is all over the damn country at my job, so we
Mhm.
just had like a little lunch. We had like an indoor scavenger hunt. Oh, we should do that.
Hi.
Yeah, we should have an
Um.
indoor scavenger hunt one day on the podcast, but people got to
Oh, that'll
actually.
Okay,
be fun.
Yep, and
That
just pick
sounds fun.
random items and just have everybody give them like 30 seconds, put the items up, give them 30 seconds, and whoever come back first with or whoever has all the items and then who come back first. So we got to do it like take the order of who comes back to the screen first in order. And then the next order will be who has the most items. And then we
Oh,
compare.
so we should do that the next episode in honor of the Bunny Day. Say now, it's Easter.
We gonna come up with the items, or we're gonna let the audience come up with the items because
No,
we
we
gonna
gonna
start stuff that we
No,
know that we
we
got in the house.
Because
I'm
some
not
days we have
playing
audience and some days we don't. So we gonna come with the audience and they gonna just chime in.
that part.
Oh, how about like you call it out, and me and Shauna get to run it and come back, and then I'll call something
Niche,
out, and both of y'all.
Niche,
No,
who's
we don't
running
like
where?
don't play. We're gonna have to have guests. We're gonna have to have guests.
Oh,
And
the
we
guest coming
okay.
on. Okay.
Yes, we're gonna have to do it
Okay.
like that so
Okay.
we can see who come back to the screen first. Because
Yeah,
Okay.
we
but
can't
see,
play with them on there because somebody could comment done and they could still be looking for their stuff and
That's
we wouldn't
true.
even know.
Right.
Right?
Okay. Well, let us know if y'all want to join
we
next
should
week.
do like two or three guests, and then whoever
Like
win the
four
prize. Oh yeah, four
to make
guests,
it
and
like
then
even-ish.
we can make them a prize.
Yes.
Oh, we can make them an Easter basket.
We can make them an Easter
I don't know. I've
basket.
been meaning to make an Easter basket so bad, and I don't like. I don't think I could do it for high school because I be trying to respect everybody. Like stuff, something. We don't have to call it Easter basket. We'll make something. I don't know. Everybody makes something.
Everybody's religion.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
need to get my
yeah,
glasses fixed because they keep sliding down my face and I don't
yeah.
understand why.
Wire glasses is totally different than the plastic ones. The wire ones, once
Yeah.
those things break, next thing you know, you gonna have a little mark.
Oh no.
No, you be alright. I'm just playing with you. You
That's
should have took
fine.
them off.
You dead ass. You dead ass, bruh. You dead ass.
Oh my
So what are you
goodness.
guys' plans for the week?
Hmm.
Damn, what the fuck?
No, I'm trying to think because I got a job, but I don't got a job. I don't know what's going on with this job. So I'm gonna try to say that I'm gonna start preparing for this job that I got hired for that I haven't started yet. I don't know, but then I'm still looking for another job. So I don't know. One day at a time. I've just been planning Kai party for real. So I
Ah,
don't
let's
know.
talk about it.
What Kai party? I'm
Mhm.
excited. First of all, I was about to cancel it last week, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I think I'm more excited than he is usually
Mm,
because I haven't thrown him a party in a while. So yeah, I'm gonna do something at Urban Air for him because he's really excited about he been asking to go to the jumping place forever. And
okay.
then I want to do his he's doing Shadow. I don't know if y'all seen Sonic 3, but he's doing Shadow. So I'm excited about that.
Okay.
And I'm doing his whole what am I doing? So okay, so tell me if this is weird as moms. So I reached out to his dad and asked him, "Is it okay if I make his brother? Because I want him and his brother to dress alike."
Okay.
And I reached out and asked them, asked him "Is it okay?" To ask his mom, "Is it okay too?" Because I think that'd be cute.
Yeah.
It's
Because
nothing
he
weird.
As
want
far as the birthday party you talking about.
Yeah, as far as the birthday party.
Okay.
How they have the birthday boy and then brother of the birthday boy,
Right.
just that.
Right.
Something real simple.
Nothing
And
weird
I'm
about
super excited about it. I think
it.
it was respectful of me to reach out and ask because, I don't want to overstep my boundary with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
But it was I
And
don't
he loves his
know.
little brother, so why not?
Yes, it was his idea.
That's
Mom,
Oh well
I think
then.
me and my brother should dress alike. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So me, I'm going above and beyond for my baby.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
So long story short, I got the shirt made, and it's up to them to put it on the baby. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm if you bring the baby, why not let him dress up as well? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right.
So we shall see.
I
So
like
I'm
that.
excited about that.
I'm so proud of you. That's so good.
Thank
Yes.
you. I'm trying.
Gross.
That is awesome.
Okay. I would just be at work this week, and I just want my energy to last week my energy was up and down. But this week I just want to go into the week just with my energy up all week. All week, all week, all week. And that's what I'm gonna work on, y'all. Y'all pray for me. I really need y'all prayers. I want y'all
You
prayers.
got this.
Okay. Pray for me. I just want my energy to stay high. And I'm gonna go to work
You
on
got
with
this. You are in control of your energy. You got
Absolutely.
this. You
that is
got this.
true.
Yep. You got the say so to indulge or not indulge in anything.
That is
That's
true.
why I don't be picking up my goddamn phone. And yo, let me just say this, right? To all the people that be sending me reels, my reels people, best friend, you one of them. I'm
With
really not,
I'm
yo, I'm not ignoring y'all. It's just that I told y'all a few episodes ago, when I start seeing my inbox get too full, I can't open it. It's just, I'll be and now I'm about to delete Messenger because I got mad messages on there and I just can't. I'm gonna need a whole day to get, because I feel because I know I'm gonna, the way I am, I'm gonna respond to everybody. Like
And you try to choose.
Tanya sends me reels, and I haven't opened any reels, but she sends them every day still, right? And I know that when I open them, I'm gonna watch every reel that she sent me, and I hate that I'm that way. but I can't help it. So to avoid me doing that, I just haven't opened up any messages.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Girl.
take you off my real sending list because you know how you be up in the middle of the night.
I ain't finna her ass. No.
Yo, I got mad messages. If I showed y'all, let me see. Let me see. If
Because
I
you know
showed
how
y'all,
you
y'all
just
be
be
like,
up
"What
and
is
you be
wrong with
strolling,
you?"
and I be cracking up, and like I don't even realize I'm sending it until it be like message sent, and I'm like, damn, I know that I'm getting on their nerves, but it be so funny.
I knew I was getting bad with my little bookie, but he got 4 messages sitting still that I ain't even open yet, and I always open his reels, but I ain't done it. I'm gonna take a whole day and dedicate it to the reels. Okay,
No, I need to
that's what
really
I'm gonna
stop
do
sending
this
people
week.
reels.
I'm gonna take a whole one of my slow days at work. I'm gonna take a whole day and dedicate it to the reels.
You
Okay,
gonna be like me when they be like, Shona, it ain't even that funny no more. Because
Right.
they're
it
gonna be
be
like,
like
I
three
forgot I
weeks
sent this
ago.
to her ass.
3 weeks ago, like, yeah, it's not even that like funny no more.
Yeah.
They took it down. Like, but how's your what do you have planned this week?
Work, and me and Niche are going to see Auntie Mary on Saturday.
Yeah. It's like a
Sunday.
Sunday.
lot of people
Sunday.
going when y'all go.
Yes,
Y'all
Sunday we
excited?
going to see Auntie Mary so I could do my
I can't wait. I get my
Y'all been
knees
walking
together.
in the boots? Y'all been breaking getting them ankles ready?
No, but I'm getting them ready tomorrow. I got my shoe whiteners. I'm finna widen them up. Finna get my Dr. Shows popping because I'm gonna try to keep them on for at least half the night.
No, and
Whew.
okay.
I got a lot of weight on this body now. That's not good for the knees and the ankles. It'd be
Girl,
hard.
I agree.
The skinny heels be hard. When
Yeah.
the heel is like skinny, it'd be hard.
Yeah, all my heels moving like since I gained weight, they all thick, but then I didn't it's some thin heels I didn't get rid of because I like those shoes.
Yeah,
So yeah, I get that for sure.
for sure. I think I have this pair I wore it on my 30th birthday. That hot pink ankle boot. Um,
Okay.
I ain't worn them again since because the heel is like I think it's like 6 inches and it's skinny. And
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna just get the heel shortened because we can do that, right?
That's a
Yeah,
thing.
you can shave it down.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can shorten your heels. I think. I think I'm gonna have them bring that down a tad.
Okay.
And if it's if it's a certain inch, I could do the skinny heel. But when I
So
gotta
like a
support
kitten?
all of this back
So
on them little
you do
heels,
a kitten
it'd be
heel?
hard.
I just love how you short ladies could wear high heels, like the tall
You could
heels.
wear them too. Shit.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I'm 5'8". I still be in heels. You hear
Yes,
me?
you do.
And I just, you can't tell me. I remember, I think they would be a trans. Yeah, a trans told me one time. He was like, I don't know, with you being so tall, you should never wear heels. And for some reason, by him telling me that I should never wear heels, when he had heels on, just made me want to wear them even more. Like, because I'm gonna wear them. So like, I purposely bought heels for like a year after he told me that, just so I could wear them. Cause who are you? Okay.
The fuck?
And you know, heels get that different type of dominance. Like when I put on heels, y'all know I ain't got no butt. So when I put on heels, you can't tell me nothing. Okay, I got a whole BBL in my head.
All
I know
right.
that's right. You
Get
sure
a
do.
cuff on.
You walk like it. You be dancing like it. When we be out and Shauna have her heels on, the first thing she do, she be like,
And okay, you not telling me nothing. Okay.
that's the first thing she do. But yes, I'm excited about the concert. My little outfit came on the other day. I got it. I ain't tried it on yet, but
Try it on this
like
week
it
and
is
see
what it
what it
is. I'm
is.
gonna wear it anyway because I paid for it.
Regardless, right?
Period.
The-
Oh, Lisa said, I'm 5'11" and still wear heels. And okay. And
That's
she said, I
right.
love them.
I know. I just feel like I don't know.
Wait, you don't wear heels at all, Niche?
I do, but I
Mhm.
just don't
Oh,
go past a certain height. It got to be like
okay.
3 feet
Guys like
4.
tall women though, for real, with long legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know how
that's
many people be like, I'll climb that and you won't? Because for some reason, I can't date nobody shorter than me. And short people is so aggressive to me. Like short men, they so aggressive and like it's just not for me. I done
I,
tell like 4 people I'll punch them on top of the head. I don't like it. Like calm down. Okay.
okay. What's short? What's the height? What's short for a guy?
I think short for a guy is what 5'6", 5'7".
5'5", 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Sorry to the
5'9"?
short guys. I'm 5. I'm 5'2.5".
Yeah, that's little to me. You ain't even short. You little.
So
You're childish.
and
No.
chill. So
I'm saying for a man, for me, like
but
Are
anyway, like because taller than me is tall. I'm okay. Like
yeah,
yeah,
so to me, because I'm short, like everybody's tall.
yeah.
But
yeah.
I like a six. I like a 6 foot
I
and
was
up.
gonna say you like climbing them trees, baby
I
girl.
prefer
Yeah,
you to be.
You,
yeah.
that's what I look at a short man to be like. They just like,
I
yeah.
definitely don't wear no heels with a short. Like what? No,
But Kevin Hart wife do it, and
he
she be
do.
standing tall next to her long ass, and she be having them heels on. She be posing with her little man. Mm-hmm.
Some
It's his
people
money
like
line.
it.
No?
Some people love it. My sister taller than her short, like her man, and they just that's their thing. You know, I'm not I,
Mm.
but all
Mm.
right. See, no-
There you go.
Nah, but this was good. Long story short, you know, um, if you're feeling overwhelmed or angry or you feel like you're getting to a point where you want to hit on something or a child or anything of that nature, um, try to get help prior because there is definitely something going on in these people's minds. I hate saying mental health is real because I feel like it's so cliche now. It's like a logo you could put on a damn t-shirt at this point. But it is truly something that needs to be evaluated and paid attention to, especially when you're dating. Um, and decide to bring people around your kids because some people be looking so well. Social media will have people looking so well. People know how to hide things so well, and it's not until you really get deep in that thing that you realize that you have a psychopath on your hands.
oh my
So,
goodness, and being that we talking to this, I'm so sorry. Get checked too, okay? Like tell people to
yes,
get checked too because
yes.
you seen that one guy that was just handing out HIV. Like what?
No,
Okay,
but
she's
Wait.
just
no,
make
but
me
that's
mad.
crazy.
Wow.
They said
I'm
that the HIV rate in Texas after last summer because everybody was going to Texas. Like they said that shit skyrocketed over a weekend. Like I don't know if
I
everybody
believe
just
it.
decided to get tested after their wild weekend in Texas, but the results was like bow, 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 bow. Like won't be moving there. There in Atlanta, you can count me out.
we don't feed is that.
I gave my fan away yesterday, so I don't have it. But
What?
I
You
know.
wanted a fan so bad, but okay, I'm sorry. Go back to you. I'm sorry because it just made me think about it being that we was like still in this, because next episode we up. So I just wanted to get out. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. And we should learn how to do that line dance so we could do it on a podcast.
I was practicing earlier.
You was?
Yeah, because like we go. I gotta learn. You don't take me. I don't got no choreography. It
Me
takes me like
either.
17, 11 weeks to learn something, and I'm clumsy. Like
It.
when you get bigger, falling is just very far from the
No.
ground. Like
Mm-mm. Because if I fall, it's a problem because I'm going to be laying there for a minute. For real. I can't even see myself falling right now. Like, if I fell, I would probably really. I'm definitely laying there. That's without a doubt. Because, first of all, I'm going to be embarrassed and I'm going to be hurt. And I'm going to be scared to move because I don't know if I'm going to be hurt when I move something.
I do the
Like,
lay and roll now. You know how you fall and then lay and roll. Like at that point, you too big. Like I need to.
laying and rolling is crazy.
You'll see where your ass fall. She.
Yo, whose stairs did I fall down? Oh, my stairs. I fell down Leo's stairs too before, didn't I?
No, yeah, everybody fell. Everybody who been to that house done fell down them steps, and Leo quick to be like,
Yo,
"They insured." That's what he said.
remember
He said
when I
they legal.
was when I lived upstairs on Maple Street and I was going downstairs to answer the door. Answer the door for somebody. And I was like, yo, I sat at the bottom of the stairs for a minute, like, yo, I just looked back up, like, yo, how the fuck?
It be the sock. As you get older, you realize it be the sock that just
it was definitely
off that one step.
Definitely the sock. For sure. And I was moving way too fast and I was drinking. So that was not a good deal at all. Definitely fell down the stairs. For sure. When I got back upstairs.
Oh, I remember I was so embarrassed when I was living in North Plainfield. My thumb still ain't right. I was taking Malaysia to the bus and I felt outside in front of everybody. I felt so embarrassed for her. I was like, oh. I was walking up to the bus and I just fucking fell. I didn't even make it to the door.
But how you get up? What she do? She helped you up? She probably just kept walking and shit. Like, oh my God.
She was just staring at me like, oh shit. I had a question. I just opened the door like, have a good day. Like, I was fucked up. My shit was fucked up. I was like, damn. I was like, when she came home, I was like, was they making fun of you? Like, was they talking about me? I felt embarrassed for her. I'm like, damn.
Malaysia probably just staring at you like,
like, get your ass up off the damn floor.
Like, mom, let's go.
Fucking embarrassing me.
My kids definitely laugh at me. If I fall right now, all three of them gonna laugh. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
You should have heard them laughing at me the other night. We was driving home yesterday, and it was nice outside, so I had the windows down. So a bug apparently flew in the car, and I don't know if anybody knows this about me, but I don't scream like a girl. I scream like a whole man. Like I'm like, oh, like it's no, like I'm not giving that at all. So sorry, but I was just driving. And she was like, ah, and I was like, ah, I ain't see nothing. I ain't know what was going on. I just started screaming because she was doing all this.
Scream like that? Did you really do?
I don't know why. I just, I have like a deeper voice or whatever.
Even when you watching a movie, you just.
First of all, when it just come out of nowhere, you be like, you can't even scream no more. You stop, you just look like, girl.
Yo, dude. Yo, them kids was cracking up in the car. I was like, all right. It's not. They're like, why did you scream? I'm like, because you screamed. The fuck? Like,
that's like if you run, I'm gonna run. We talk about it when we get to our destination.
I was like, I thought I was gonna have to get out the car because
hey,
yourselves. Hey, Nine.
Hey.
But yes, that is Just Mom and the podcast for this week.
Yes.
We want to have a
scavenger. I just want to say for everyone that's joining us, if you could just go back and watch this episode, it was very, very, very important. This was like a really good. It's a serious one, but it's really good. Hey, Cass.
Hey, Kitty Cat.
Girl, I'm coming, girl. Like,
let's go wrap it. She like, all right, wrap it up.
Girl, they was knocking on the door and everything. Mm-mm-mm.
Now we did start wrapping it up like 4 times, and we just keep getting sidetracked. But
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Yes.
Just keep tuning in with us here and there. Whatever works, floats your boat.
And next week is gonna be really fun. We're gonna have a scavenger hunt for real. So we will be looking for people to join the episode to do the scavenger hunt, and the winner, we're gonna make them a basket for Easter, an adult basket or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so that was that. That's it. Clock that. And have a great week. Okay.
You be so
energy's gonna be good.
You say clock that, my girl. That's an energy coming out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.